Packers dominate Seahawks in 30-13 win. Lose Geno Smith to knee injury. It's hard to believe the Green Bay Packers are the third best team in their own division. But that's the reality they face in the NFC North. With a 10-4 record, the Packers are arguably one of the hottest teams in football, but they're stuck behind the dominant Detroit Lions, 12-2, and Minnesota Vikings, 11-2. Still, Green Bay showed just how dangerous they are in their 30-13 victory over the Seattle Seahawks on Sunday night. A performance that felt like a statement win. Seattle, coming off a hot streak and having just taken over first place in the NFC West, found themselves completely outmatched by Green Bay. Despite a strong home field advantage and a 4-game winning streak, the Seahawks were outclassed on both sides of the ball. They also suffered a significant loss when quarterback Geno Smith went down with a knee injury in the second half. But even before that, the Seahawks were being blown out. First half, a dominant performance. In an environment known for its tough crowds, the Packers were unfazed. They weren't perfect, but they were efficient, scoring on all 4 of their first half possessions. Josh Jacobs got things started with a 1-yard touchdown run, and then Romeo Doubs made a 13-yard catch for another touchdown. The Packers added 2 field goals for a 20-0 lead at halftime. Meanwhile, the defense was relentless, with Rashawn Gary and company putting serious pressure on Smith. Corey Valentine came up huge with 2 interceptions, the second of which came just after a missed opportunity for Seattle to gain momentum. It was clear, Green Bay was in complete control. Geno Smith's injury and Seahawks' struggles. Things got worse for Seattle when Smith went down in the second half with a knee injury after taking a hit. Frustrated, Smith slammed his helmet as he was forced off the field, and though he tried to walk off under his own power, he eventually headed to the locker room for further evaluation. Sam Howell came in as his replacement, and while he led a brief scoring drive capped by a 24-yard touchdown run from Zach Charbonnet, it wasn't enough to shift the momentum. Howell, though capable of making plays, also made mistakes. After leading a scoring drive, the Seahawks failed to capitalize on a stop when they decided to punt on 4th and 5, giving Green Bay more chances to extend their lead. A few plays later, Howell threw an interception, all but sealing the Seahawks' fate. Green Bay finishes strong. The Packers put the game away when Doubs caught his second touchdown of the night. A spectacular grab in the end zone that barely touched the ground before he secured it. The game ended 30-13, and the Packers proved they are a legitimate threat in the NFC. Looking ahead, with a healthy Jordan Love playing well and a dangerous run game led by Jacobs, the Packers are set up to be a formidable playoff contender. Their defense is playing at a high level too, making them one of the most complete teams in the NFC. Even though they're stuck behind 2 of the league's top teams in their own division, the Packers might just be one of the best, third-place, teams we've ever seen.